Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 1418 US26 bright chrome flush bolt with an extension rod. That's the business end of the flush bolt, part that goes into the door, backside. Okay. Extension rod on this. Shown here. It's pretty long. The rod length is 16 inch. So it's quite substantial when you get it all installed. Now a flush bolt like this is going to be used for a taller door. You know, an 8-foot door, something in that range, or even taller, I suppose. To give you a hard dimension of what's happening here, so that you know, the rod length is definitely 16 inch. So the length of the rod is 16 inch itself. Down to the bottom, from the top of the rod, it's 25 inch. Getting down to here, you're going to be at about 21.5 inch to the center of the bolt. So that'll give you an idea if this is the proper sort of length for you. If you had a 7-foot door, this would be too long, in my opinion. Although it'd be okay, you could certainly use it. Now, this sort of rod, this sort of flush bolt is preferred by a lot of people who do pre-hanging of doors, because the preparation for the item is very easy to do. It's a single route sort of situation where there's not a lot of labor involved in making it fit. Available in several different finishes from Hager as well. This again is the bright chrome, or what they're calling US26. Okay. Now the body dimensions, the faceplate, 7 3/8. The width, 3/4 inch. Okay. The thickness of the body, about 5/8, maybe a little heavy on that. The projection dimension is 3/4 inch, so that when you activate the bolt with the flip lever here, it's 3/4 inch. That mechanism is operated by a flat spring behind here, which does give the impression of a good solid sort of operation. Okay. Flush bolts like this are replaced because they do, or they can get unintentionally damaged, or perhaps there's a change of finish that's occurring in terms of hardware, so people might buy it because of that. I'm going to get with this a strike plate that you can see here, and then 2 long screws, which are for the body, and then 2 shorter ones for that strike that you see there. Okay. The item also has a link below it to the template, which shows the routing directions for doing this. And it's certainly something that you're not going to want to do in the field. You want to have your doors ordered or manufactured for this, because while the preparation of the body is straightforward, to route the body of the bolt and then the plate of the bolt. The body is this square end down here, and then the plate of the bolt, that's certainly straightforward. It's drilling that hole from the top of the door to fish the rod through. That would be the part that's generally not possible in the field because of the tools that are required for doing that, and of course the potential for damage to the door. So you're going to want to order your door made for this sort of flush bolt. And people that buy this are typically replacing a broken one, or replacing hardware because of a finish, like I said, or you're a door pre-hanger. You're in the wood door business and you need to buy these. I've machined for these, I've mortised for these countless times, so if you have any specific questions about how to go about doing it, by all means, I'd be happy to give you my 2 cents, so to speak, on how to go about doing that. Hager is a full-line manufacturer of all things trim and auxiliary hardware related, not only the real garden variety residential flush bolts like this, but of course a full line of commercial grade flush bolts, surface bolts. kick plates, push and pull hardware, lock sets, exit devices, weather stripping, Roton continuous hinges, and of course their name, Hager Hinge. They're known as the Hinge Company. Well over 100 years old is my understanding. Any questions on the Hager 1418 US26 bright chrome flush bolt with the extension rod or any other Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.